What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This your boy J Reed for J Reed's Love of Cars. So we got something we're gonna install today on the Vette. You're probably wondering what it is, or maybe you're not. Well, right here we have a box that came from Summit. All right, let me explain. The stock blow-off valve, just gave it away. The stock blow-off valve, if there is such a thing as a stock blow-off valve, the blow-off valve that come with the A&A kit is a 38 millimeter blow-off valve. It's only good up to 600 horsepower. Well, I'm way over that. The last time I was on the track, I noticed I was getting a little bit of compressor flutter. So I want to go ahead and upgrade the blow-off valve before I mess something up. Cause we ain't fixing to mess nothing up. So, but the A&A blow-off valve is extremely expensive, or at least it's more than what I want to pay at this time. It goes from like 400 to the Big Bubba, which is like 500. Now, you know, I like to take shortcuts, cheat cuts, whatever you want to call them. And that's pretty much what I did in this situation. So instead of getting an A&A blow-off valve, I found on Summit a Summit blow-off valve. It's a 50 millimeter. So this should do the trick. However, there's a caveat. This blow-off valve, don't know if it's going to fit because the outlet, I think, is 2.5 inches. And the one on here is 2.0 inches. So 2.0 is 2 inches, I believe. So that may cause a small problem, but there's only one way to figure it out. To cause a problem, I just get a big pipe, call it a day, fix. Bada bing, bada bam, we're done. But first, we're going to have to pull it off and see. If it doesn't work, then I'll put the old one back on, because I might go to the track tomorrow on my Nitos. I still want to see how they do. So let me show you what this blow-off valve look like. I haven't opened it yet, as you can see. So what better time than for us to open it together? All right, we'll spin this around. Ain't no need for y'all to be seeing my address and whatnot. We don't need a knife. Next best thing to a knife is a sharp razor. This is a big box just for this. Oh, I put my razor up too soon. Sometimes stupid is as stupid does. Let's open this bad boy up. I'm curious to see what it looks like, because as my understanding, it's basically a tile, T-A-I-L, I'm probably saying it wrong, knockoff, rebadged Summit. But I just hope it fit and I don't have to spend any more money or do any extra work. Now the flange that comes with it is like a weld-on flange. So I'm hoping that this is enough for me to clamp on rather than weld on. We got the nice V-band bracket. We got the spring. I guess the springs aren't in it, so we're going to do a little putting together. And we got the blow-off valve. This is a pretty, ooh, this is a big boy. This is a big boy. All right, I don't know how is it gonna work. 2 inch? I don't know. That may be 1 inch. If that's, 2 inch. If that's 2 inch, we may be in business. And I don't think I have my tape measure out here. Love the V-band. Love the V-band. So I'm really hoping this gonna work, that I can get enough clamping space to get on that. So let's put this thing together really sort of kind of quick. Man, so it ain't no spring in here? Or is this another spring? I think it comes with like a 6-pound spring and a 9-pound spring. I'm not for sure. Okay, so the first thing I think we're going to need to do is change out this spring. We're going to have to change out the spring. So I'm going to do that. And so the first thing we need to do is change out this 9-pound spring to a 3-pound spring, because I want the boost to come in quicker. 9 pounds is kind of heavy, especially since I'm only making about 12. So we're going to see if we can change out this spring. Hopefully that won't be any issues, won't cause any issues. And let's proceed. I think I may have to get another tube, because this flange is not 2.5, it's 2. It's 2 inches. And I think the tube that I purchased for the one that's on there is 2 inches. So I don't know. we're gonna have to see about that. All right, so I got the blow off valve apart. This is always a struggle trying to compress these back on. Probably have to use my C-clamp, but I don't want to make sure I don't scratch it up. So let's slide this other spring in here. Like I said, it's a 3-pound spring. Let's get that in this bad boy and continue the process. I'll be right back. Okay, so look, the 3-pound spring is hella light. I can literally close it with my hand and keep it closed. This is gonna make this job super easy. All right, let's get this thing screwed back up. What is screwed back up? Okay, so we got it on here. All right, now this right here, before I go taking the one I have on there all off, let's see how this is gonna work. Like I said, the pipe that's on that one now is 2 inches. And this is a 2-inch coupler. So we're gonna see how this fits on here, because if this works on here, then it should work on that. Oh yeah, nice and snug. Now how much room do we have? I'm hoping that's enough. We got that much room to clamp it. Hope it's enough. If not, I'll just order another one. So let's make some room really quick so I can get to pulling this tire off, getting in the fender well, and seeing if it's gonna work. Oh, I need to put the nipple on. Gotta do that. Let's go on and do that. So I think I've determined I have everything I need, which is good. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to do this without taking the wheel off. I may not have to. I really just need to take this fender well lining out. If I can get that off, this should be a simple job. But every time you think something is simple, it never turns out to be simple. So let me find my torque wrench that's gonna fit that. See if we can take it out fairly easy. Watch, I won't have the bit that I need. That's what's gonna be the problem. All right, so we got it off. It did take a little bit longer than I expected. But what we need to do now, where's my table? Don't have a good table. What we need to do now is inspect it to see what the differences are. And hopefully it'll work. Let's do that. Okay. So this is really like a baby V-band compared to this one. Well, actually, ooh, no, I don't know. What do y'all think? It look like it's the same size? Look like it may be the same size. I mean, really all I gotta do this point is put the nipple on and see if it fits on the pipe. Otherwise, I'll have to get a new pipe. I'm thinking it may fit. This may be a little bit larger. We definitely know the V-band is a little bit larger. Well, let's see. We got it in there, folks. We got it in there. Not sure if you can see it or not, but it is in there. Looks beautiful too. Just need to plug up the vacuum line. And I'm gonna have to get that clamp really, really tight because there's not much space on it. It's supposed to be welded, but we're not welding it. So I don't know how that's gonna work out, but yeah, hope I don't lose it. Actually, I probably wouldn't lose it, and I probably would know if something went wrong because it'd be flopping around in there as long as it don't perfectly go out that hole. What would be the odds of that? I just jinxed myself. All right, so let's tighten that down, button it back up, and see how it sounds. Okay, we got it back on, but I hadn't buttoned everything up yet because obviously before I do that, we want to make sure it works. Why would you go through all that trouble of buttoning stuff back up and it doesn't even work? So let me get up in this jacked up car. See if I can rev it. Let me put the camera over here though. Makes no sense to put it where I'm at. That sounded great. Oh my God, that sounded great. I hope the mic picked up how good that sounded. So now the only thing left to do is to take it out, see what it sounds like on the street once I get on it. But we'll say that for another day, at least for right now, because I got other stuff I need to do. We're gonna button this back up. Oh man, that sounds so good. It sounds so much better. And it's better for the system. It's just better for the system. That was a good investment. I still hope I got enough flange for the silicone coupler. That's my only concern. But you know, I was yanking on it. It's on there pretty tight. I probably need to try it now after I made that rev. But anyway, that's gonna be it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.